If you are using Microsoft Word, you may be familiar with an interesting tool that reveals the text formatting. It's the Reveal Formatting dialog box that can be opened with the shortcut Shift F1. While formatting in Word is simply cosmetic, formatting in Excel is mainly functional. It's like disguising the same person in different ways. You may have the same exact number formatted differently to be perceived either as a monetary value or a product number, a phone number, or even a date, while the number is unchanged and it's just a difference in custom formatting. I am Nabil Murad. In this tutorial, I show you different methods to reveal formatting and reveal functions in any Excel spreadsheet. So let's dive in. Here is my start file. In this worksheet, I have in column A the same exact number repeated 4 times. I'm going to copy the number from column A, Ctrl C, and paste it as value in column B, Ctrl V, and from the Options tag, I'll be selecting Paste Value. Note, this is the same exact number. And because of the formatting, the first occurrence looks like a date, the second one is a monetary value, the third one is a phone number, and the last one is a product code. I'm going to switch to the next worksheet, Formatting, and in this worksheet, I have an input column where I have different numbers, and in column B, I have a different custom formatting for each one of these numbers. In order to recognize the formatting, then I need to select the cell having the formatting, and then I open the Format Cell dialog box. To open the Format Cell dialog box, I can go to the Home tab, click on the down arrow for the Format menu, and select Format Cell, the last option in the menu, to open the popular Format Cell dialog box having 6 tabs at the top, and if I click on Custom, here I can see the formatting applied to the selected cell. I'm going to close it. I can open the same dialog box by clicking on the drop list available in the number group of the Home tab and select the last option, More Number Format, that will open the same exact dialog box. You can open the Format Cell dialog box by right-clicking on the cell and from the right-click menu select Format Cell. I'm going to close it. You can also open the Format Cell dialog box by clicking on any one of the small squares on the Home tab in the Font group, Alignment group, and Number group, and if I click on one of these dialog box launchers, it opens the Format Cell dialog box. Beyond a doubt, opening the Format Cell dialog box by using a shortcut, Ctrl 1, is the easiest way. Every time I need to recognize the formatting, I need to open the Format Cell dialog box. Using any one of the techniques I showed you, go to Custom and look at the format. What I would like to do is to be able to look at the format, reveal the formatting, a functionality that simulates the Reveal Formatting dialog box in Microsoft Word. And to do that, I'm going to use an Excel 4 macro function. To create an Excel 4 macro function, I need to create it inside a defined name. And to create a defined name, I'm going to select this cell because I'll be extracting the formatting relative to the selected cell. I'll be always extracting the formatting one cell to the left of the selected one. With cell C2 selected, I click on the Formulas tab and click on Define Name. Alternatively, I can use the shortcut Ctrl-Alt-F3. In the Defined Name dialog box, I'll be giving a name to my function. Let's name it Show Formatting. And in the Refers To box, I'll be typing $get.cell, all capital, and I open bracket. And because the get.cell function can be returning different information depending upon the number of the first argument, to return the formatting, I'll be providing number 7. And then I type a comma I need to specify a cell from which I'll be extracting the formatting. And because I want to use this function in any place in the worksheet and in any other worksheet, then I need to provide the relative cell reference, the sheet name followed by the cell reference. And I'll be working around this limitation by typing an exclamation mark which represents any sheet name, and then I type cell B2 and I close the bracket for the get.cell function. I hit OK and I should have created a defined name. Should you wish to check, you click on the name manager, and in the name manager here is the show formatting. I'm going to hit close. If I go to cell C2 and I type equal show, I can see the function in the IntelliSense list. So when I hit tab, I don't need to provide any arguments. All what I need to do is to hit enter, and that's the formatting of cell B1, one cell to the left of the cell hosting the function. I can double click and send it down, and I would have extracted the formatting from all these cells. If you want, you can print a list of the custom formatting by specifying a print area. And because I use the get.cell function for extracting the formatting, I'm going to use the same function for extracting the arguments of any function, for documenting any function. If I go to the next worksheet, I do have a function in this cell, I do have a function in that one. And to see the function in any cell, you can either look at the formula bar, you can double click on the cell, or you can hit the F2 key. If you want to see all the functions in the worksheet, you can go to the Formulas tab of the ribbon and click on Show Formulas. That's one way. I'm going to click one more time. It's a toggle button. Or I can use the shortcut Control Accent. So when I hit Control Accent, it's showing me all the formulas in this worksheet. I'm going to use it one more time because it's a toggle shortcut. Can I use the get.cell formula in the same manner as I used it for extracting the formatting? Yes, I can, but it's not really practical, and I tell you why. I click on define name or use the shortcut Control Alt F3. Now I'm going to create a defined name, show function, and in the refers to box, I type equal get.cell. I open bracket, and this time the argument that I'll be using for extracting the function will be number 6, and then I type a comma, and the second argument, a reference to the sheet, which is an exclamation mark, and I type the cell below, cell B2. I close the bracket, I hit OK. Now if I go to cell B1 and I type equal show, I can select, I see the two defined names that I created. I want to extract the function. Now if I hit enter, that's the function that lives in cell B2. Starting from Office 2016, there is a new function that was introduced at that time that can do the same exact job. It's called the formula text. I use it for documenting the function. So if I type equal formula text, and then I hit tab, I want the formula that lives in cell C6. I close the bracket and hit enter, and here is the formula. With the formula text, I'm not going to waste time creating an Excel 4 macro function, but for the formatting, that worked just fine. If you enjoyed this training video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel to be notified when new tutorials are released. The best is yet to come. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.